The Limpopo Department of Education has launched an investigation into circumstances that led to the suicide of a grade 10 learner at the Mbilwi Secondary School in Sibasa outside Thohoyandou. A 15-year-old learner took her life on Monday night after a video of herself being assaulted by another learner a few meters away from school premises went viral. Other learners can be seen cheering on as the assault happened. Well, for more on this story, we cross to my colleague Mbilwi, who's been covering this story. A very sad story, of course, Pimani, and we know that it's a developing story in terms of what's happening with the learner. What is the latest?
Good afternoon, Nompu, and to our viewers. Indeed, this is a very sad story and it's still developing at this point. So what the latest development at this point is that the learner who is seen on that video assaulting Lufuno has been arrested and charged with assault. At this point, police spokesperson Brigadier Mutlafela Mujapilu says the learner will face criminal charges that in relation to the Children's Justice Act, which some of the regulations state that she will appear in camera and members of the media will not be allowed inside. But you know what? Right now, we are at the home of Lufuno, where we've spoken to a family, and a family has expressed the devastation that they are going through. And one of the elements that really has hurt them is that, you know, the school management came to them yesterday and presented to them a preliminary report. And what baffles them about this report is that the report says there was a fight between Lufuno and the other learner, where they say the video that they have seen does not show a fight, but shows an assault, which Lufuno was not responding to. So right now, we're waiting to see how court proceedings will happen, but there's been a trickling in of several people who are coming to support the family. Among one of them is Social Development MEC and a team of social workers who've been supporting the family since the incident happened. So right now, we're speaking to Social Development MEC Nkakaring Rahwale. MEC, this is a very sad issue that happened. Lufuno lost her life in such a sad manner. You are here with the family. What are your words of support that you brought in?
Thank you so much. I think from the provincial government's point of view, also the Premier sent me to come here, Premier Stenichupu Matavata, to come and see and try to bring words of condolences to the family and words of comfort, as what has happened has shocked everybody, not only in Limpopo, but the whole country is shocked of what has happened indeed. So as a department, I think we have sent a team of social workers that came since they've heard what has happened, and they've been with the family, and they'll continue to be with the family until even after the funeral. So we are really disappointed that we still have kids that see others and see that they deserve to be bullied by themselves. As to why, we don't know. But I think we want to commit as a Department of Social Development that if it means we need to come with a program of visiting schools, speaking to young people and show them the danger of bullying and also the importance of supporting each other, I think we will do that as a Department of Social Development. I think we'll come up with that program, especially now that we are at level 1. I think we do have this kind of incidents, and we have schools or perhaps areas that it happens more often. We'll definitely target those areas and make sure that what has happened here never happen again.
Thank you so much, MEC. You know, as I've already mentioned, there's been a lot of people who've been visiting the family, including civil society organization. Right now, we're joined by an NGO which has been supporting the family all along, Mr. Ramabulani from SA Youth Against Crime. Mr. Ramabulani, just take us through the kind of support you've been offering the family ever since this incident happened.
Thank you very much. As the South African Youth Against Crime, what we have done is to engage with the stakeholders to see how best we can intervene to help the community, the family. So we engage with the mortuary where the disease is, so they are able to offer a free burial service through our engagement, of which is one of our achievements. As we speak, there are people who are coming with other logistics like refrigerator, mobile toilets. So those are the things that we manage to engage. And and the hands to help where there is a need. So we recruit our local youth to participate, even including our councillors who are amongst us, because as the organization we work with our local councillors and the local NGOs, so they are here also. So for me it's a good achievement, but we would like to also to send the message to say, as the South African Youth Against Crime, we are going to do something about it. We are going to sit down with the MEC to come up with a program to say enough is enough with the bullying, and tomorrow could be your child. So we must not say she was deserving to get what she was getting, but tomorrow is your child. So we are going to definitely sit down and do something about it. And as I promised, this year we are going to launch some of the committees of the Youth Against Crime within the schools. They will be our eyes and ears. Whatever the bullying occur, they will inform us and will be liaising with our local police stations.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramabolana. Nompu, as you can see, community members, even on social media, the hashtag Justice for Lufuno has been trending for days on end, with people calling for something to be done to ensure that there is a stoppage to bullying at schools. But for now, Nompu, we've learned that the Human Rights Commission in Limpopo, visited Mbilwi earlier today, wanting to find out what is happening. But we'll be speaking to them and both the family and bringing our viewers more on these reports.
Thanks very much, Phimani. Before I let you go, what are the family going to do about that preliminary report that they take exception to? Because as you say, the video shows that Lufuno was under attack, that indeed she wasn't fighting. Okay, she can't hear me, she's gone.